All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here on this amazing Saturday afternoon or early evening if you're here in the U.S. and whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, in your part of the world. Excuse me a second here. Those allergies, I'll tell you. They get me this time of the year and I have to keep clearing my throat. Hopefully I make it through this show. They've been acting up a lot today. We're going to be just fine. Now, before we get to it, let me make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out, and it absolutely has. Let me also check the back end of YouTube and make sure it's rolling smoothly. And it absolutely is. And once again, this is a very special niche stream to a longtime audience that's been following myself and my story for a while regarding this. So I'm not simulcasting this on Facebook for obvious reasons. It would not make sense to that audience. Also, if you're here on the YouTube side of things and you're brand new and you don't have a clue what's going on, this may not be the stream for you. You can stick around and try to figure it out, or you can go watch something else on YouTube and accept my sincerest apologies. There's plenty to watch on YouTube. Again, if you want to stick around, that's up to you. I'm just forewarning you, this may not be the stream for you. By the way, tomorrow I am doing that stream finally at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And it's going to be a morning coffee with Coach Eli. And let me just get to the topic here so I don't butcher it. It is... The thumbnail says, update on my dating stories. I'm going to finally update you folks on those dating stories, and there are more of them happening daily because I'm looking for just one woman, but you have to talk to a bunch of them to filter them out and see how interested they are based on, how quickly they respond to you. Do they respond to you the next day after you talk on the phone without you initiating it? There are many things that you need to look at when you're a guy and you're looking to find a good woman. And I'll share more about that tomorrow. The title of the show is When Dating Prospects Seem Too Good to Be True, plus community news. Well, if there's any more community news, I'll briefly mention that at the beginning of the show tomorrow. If not, we're just going to get right to it. But when dating prospects seem too good to be true. So that's coming up tomorrow. The event's already set up. The link's already available. If you go to the homepage of my channel, you'll see it there, whether you're on mobile or your laptop or desktop. 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. I'm pretty much ahead of the game regarding the clerical work I've been working on. I'll share more about that in a little bit here. One more thing here. I am going to go ahead and say that this video, this live stream or live stream replay, depending on when you're watching it, is sponsored by my good longtime friend, Troy Brewer, who is the CEO, founder, and owner of the Discover Community Network. If you'd like more information regarding the Discover Community Network, please go to the description about a third of the way down and check out the links there. And if you're looking for the best branding and marketing in town or anywhere that's very reasonably priced and you get the most bang for your buck, Troy's your man. I can even make the connection if you'd like. You can email me and I'll set it up for you. And maybe, Troy, you and I can get on a three-way call if that makes you feel more comfortable. So once again, Troy, thank you very much for your continued sponsorship and patronage of this channel. Now, I'm not going to be on too terribly long, 1 hour max, because I really want to enjoy the night. Plus, I got to get back to work regarding some clerical work I've been working on. Obviously, if you folks keep an eye on my community tab, you already know what's going on. I'll talk about that here in just a second. So let's start off by reading the title, and then we'll get to the chat, and then I'll share what I have to share. The topic of this stream is Mr. J is running interference. Why is he doing this? Plus more discovery. One more time. Mr. J is running interference. Why is he doing this? Plus more discovery. I've discovered more about some things that I wasn't sure of, but I'm a little more certain of at this point, and I'll share more about that. I can't even talk. I'll share more about that in just a few. Well, let's get to the chat here and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Arnie was the first one here before we went live. His lies are catching up with him. He's got nowhere to hide. He's directing the lumens elsewhere. Right. The projecting is being directed elsewhere. What Arnie is saying is that he said the same thing I'm saying. Just like my thumbnail says, that you clicked on to get into the stream, which is what I'm trying to say. Someone's running interference. One more time, someone's running interference. It's odd to me, or maybe not really, because I know their game, that there haven't been a whole lot of live streams today, and there hasn't been any response from Jamie at all. And other people that typically will put out content have not been putting out any content at all. It's been strange, very strange. Maybe not so strange after all. I have an idea regarding why this is happening and what Jamie is doing. And if he's doing what I highly assume he's doing, which is what my intuition is telling me, I know how he's doing it and why he's doing it. I'm going to share more about that in a little bit. I'm very intuitive, James. You know that. More intuitive than you. More intuitive than all you. I'm even more intuitive than the doctor. The doctor, Ronaldo and Trim, right? He's pretty intuitive, but I got him beat. And he's a doctor. I'm more intuitive than the doctor. Or than a doctor. But yeah. Raleigh went live for a little bit. He did a 1-hour stream playing music while he does editing. That's great creating there, Raleigh. That's a great stream. Great way to run interference. Store-bought and paid for by Lycan Theory Entertainment, Inc. Or, Brian Texas Caregiver or Pugsthetic Art LLC. Which one is it? Doesn't matter. You're running interference. And then Janet went live on her Empress Janet channel, running interference. She went live in the middle of Raleigh's stream. J-Romp did a quick video, I believe, earlier in the morning, and that's it. He didn't really talk about any of this, and I haven't heard anything from anyone. If I'm missing something, please let me know in the chat. It's been unusually quiet, but it's not unusual based on the circumstances, James. And I'll tell you what I think you're doing in just a second. No, ma'am, you may not restream me. No. Ma'am, you can come over here and watch my show if you want. I'll mention you, Janet. I really don't care. But if you restream me, I will file a copyright. Thank you for the $5. $5 Cash App. Why would I allow you to restream me, Janet? Why don't you just come over here and watch the show? Is it because you want to run interference for, Lycan Legion and Brian? I mean, seriously. But thank you for the $5. I guess that's going to start off the fund, the donation fund. What should we call the donation fund today? Channel donations. $5. What should I call it? I need to come up with something advertiser friendly that's going to make a statement, and I can't think of something right now. I know. I know exactly what I'm going to call it. Oh. I'm going to call it the Come Out wherever you are, fund. Oh, that's great. That's great. On the fly there, too. That's... Hey, Rip, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. The come out wherever you are fun. James, come out wherever you are. Where are you hiding, James? I think we all have a good idea where you're hiding, James. Oh, that's great, man. Oh God, we got a super sticker. Oh man, Nunya, aka New Girl, Nunya, sorry, Nunya, I messed it up with the $4.99 super sticker. She's like, ha ha ha. She really liked that one, huh? Come out wherever you are, James. Oh man, that's the best one yet. Nunya says, I'm not hiding. Oh man. Oh Jesus. BWYA Gaming. Oh, she's laughing with the $10 super sticker. Thank you, BWYA Gaming. I got to give you all a big round of applause on that one. Big round of applause. BWYA Gaming, you really like that one, huh? That's very advertiser friendly. It is. That's a saying, you know. You know, we used to play a game called hide and seek. We used to play a game called hide and seek when I was little, right? Come out wherever you are, right? But in this case, this more so pertains to like Jimmy Dean products. You know who Jimmy Dean is? You folks tell me who Jimmy Dean is, right? Let's just call it Jimmy Dean, right? Oh, man. I'm dying, man. I'm dying, man. This is too much. Well, I can't pay attention to you, Janet. Do what you got to do. Janet sent a total of $8 in donations. She sent 3 more. So 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 4, 99 for the Nunya super sticker. And then the BWYA super sticker is another 10. So that's going to bring the Come Out Wherever You Are fund to $22.99. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. That's great. Oh my God. All right, let's continue here. Let's continue here. So I'm not here all day, and neither are you folks. James's extracurricular activities were further busted by Shangy last night, and Brian's shame was expelled onto Martin Haters Inc. A certain aspect of Martin during the festivities. Yeah, I have to check that out. I didn't even know Shangy did a live last night. Was it a live stream or was it a pre-recorded video? I have to check that out. I will check it out over dinner after my show ends. Let's see. Tornado Town says Shangy did an awesome job debunking that debunk. Yeah, no, Shangy does good work. He does. He does really good work. Hang on a second here. Let me just make sure that I clear these Cash Apps so I don't get lost in case any more new ones come in. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Sounds like something is rotten in Denmark. Oh, what does that mean, BWYA? Was that when I said see you all soon for a brief community update show? More to unfold. This Mr. J guy is so desperate to keep the facade going. Let's see here. Rex Rogers, what did Mr. J do now? Well, he hasn't done anything new. I think he's in the works of doing something, and I've also figured out something else regarding something on his background check, but we'll get to that in just a little bit here. Rex Rogers was laughing at a joke I made in the chat. I'm not going to read it. You can read it for yourself. Just hashtag BWYA. That's right. Good afternoon, Eli, says Lewis Fuller. Good afternoon, Lewis. It was great to talk with you, by the way, Lewis, and your sister Adelaide and Mr. Wondering Haggis on the four-way private call earlier. That was nice. I also spoke with BWYA Gaming for an hour before that. So I spent a couple hours on the phone today with my moderators, and we talked about some great things that don't even involve YouTube. And it's not always about YouTube, folks. I'm here to help people with outside of YouTube things as well. So it was a great pleasure to talk with you, BWYA, and Lewis Fuller, and everyone else I mentioned, your sister Adelaide, and Mr. Wondering Haggis. Lewis says, I will share your stream out. I gave you a like. Thank you, Lewis. Swingline, welcome back to the show. Coach, I was told that Jay demanded he take his mother's bed from her home when he moved. He threw a fit when he realized it would not fit in his Mustang, so his mom his mom bought him the same one instead. So he blackmailed his mom to buy that bed for him too, huh? Wow. Swingline says, Jamie's father slept on the couch for over 20 years. Treated worse than the family dog. I bet. BWI Gaming, wonder what has happened now. Nunya says, hi, Coach. Been sick with a stomach bug. Sorry to hear that, Nunya. Hope you feel better soon and sleeping most of the day. But thought I'd come and show some support, even if I don't have a clue what's going on. Not going to stay long. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Tomorrow you'll hear the updated stories regarding some women I had planned to go on some dates with. It'll be a good show. It'll be very interesting. It will be more focused on actual content, finally. Lewis Fuller says, hi, Nunya. Tornado Town says, hi, Nunya. Lewis says, sorry to hear that. I hope that you feel better soon, says Lewis. Drink plenty of liquids and maybe some soup or chicken broth. Maybe some Sprite, says Lewis Fuller. Sprite and 7-Up, great for you to belch and to feel better. Absolutely. Great idea. Crisp and clean and no caffeine, right? BWYA Gaming, I sent you a message. I got all your messages, BWYA, and I will check out the ones I haven't checked out after the show. Thank you so much. Rocco Sifridi, whatever, how do you pronounce that? Regardless of what anyone says about him, 810's a wonderful man. He is a Renaissance man as well as a scholar and a gentleman. 810 runs poop. All right, cool. Rocco, if you're not 810 or if you're not the BBB, Blue Ball Brandon. Nunya says, hi, Lewis. Had some dry toast and warm ginger ale. Ginger ale is good, too. Next best thing to 7-Up is ginger ale. Very highly carbonated, great for you to belch and to, feel better and release some of that gas. Rocco says, I'm completely tired of MJ Bodie not paying 810 his proper respect. Well, MJ is a part of that group. And, he just hasn't decided to let's just put it this way. MJ has an identity crisis as well. That's what it is. MJ also has an identity crisis. That's why. All these guys have an identity crisis, like I mentioned on a previous stream. Like, I think it was one that I did yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. And then I was in the chat saying, 810, hit that super chat, bro. And then Rocco says, 810 is my friend. I'm not 810, I promise. I go, Brandon? And then Rocco says, like Queen has described in the past, MJ needs a diaper change, a refill on his baby bottle, and his blanket. Queen's not here right now. That's surprising. She's probably busy with her news stories. BWY says, hi, 810. Tornado Town says, maybe J-Fraud can change MJ's diaper. Rocco says, we need Arnie active tonight to help address the patheticness of haters. Josh, haters is reaching new levels of cringe. Well, he actually admitted on Jamie's stream, from what I heard, I didn't watch that part, but I heard that he admitted that he admitted his identity crisis, which is what I'm trying to say. Haters is begging for attention. He's pathetic. Oh, absolutely. And insecure, too. Now I know why all these guys have been insecure. There's a reason why they've been insecure, and everyone knows why. There she is. The Queen is here. You're good. Queen says, cute puppy. That's a German Shepherd, Queen. That's a German Shepherd puppy. You like that? I kind of expanded the picture for it to fit in 16:9 format, but I think it still looks pretty good. You like that? Donate to the puppy today. Donate to the puppy. Lord Gaelic's in the house. The Dark Lord has arrived. Hey, Lord Gaelic. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the show, dude. How you doing, man? How's it going? Rocco says, I already read that. Okay. Love the backdrop, Coach. I'm glad you do. I like the little German Shepherd puppy there because I used to have a German Shepherd growing up, half German Shepherd, half Temper Wolf. Kind of looked like that when he was a puppy. Nice dog, but if you mess with him, he would bite your nuts off. Nicest dog in the world until you mess with him. You mess with him, then, he had some pretty good chompers, some pretty big teeth. Looked very innocent, but let me tell you, those shepherds, especially the males, the studs, he was actually, he got crazy sometimes, but he never hurt anyone. But he would bark a lot. And he was always fenced in. If that dog was out, he would have probably bit someone. Swingline says, Bones needs mending, sometimes surgically. Okay? BWI Gaming says, hello, Queen. Queen says, hello, Gaming. BWI Gaming, Swingline, how are you doing? Queen says, I just got done watching another live stream. Cool, Queen. Rocco says, frankly, I think haters needs to be evaluated by a licensed mental health professional. He's dropping 10 completely unwatchable vids a day. I think he feels like J-Fraud has stolen a lot of attention. J-Fraud. Tornado Town. 100. Hashtag Rocco. American Wolfpack. Is that you, Dream? If that's you, Dream, hit the super chat. Let me know that's you. Crypto coin. Hashtag Bitcoin. Dream, are you saying you want to come back here? So your Wolfpack channel is not banned. I think the other ones may still be banned, Dream. I'm not quite sure, though. But you're no longer a member on any channel, which is fine. You don't need to be a member, Dream. It's all good. You go your own way, right? Swingline, I am well, BWIA. Thanks for asking. You, Swingline says, cash checks, but cheeks, no bustless nights. Okay. BWIA Gaming, Swingline, at Swingline doing well. Queen said today is a slow news day. Yes, it is, Queen. Swingline says Jay plays both sides of the court. The man's side, okay, I get that. Tornado Town says Queen liking your videos. Yeah, Queen does good stuff. She has good stuff. Feel free to share your link, mods, in the chat. Any one of you mods can share your links or anyone else's. Rick Muggles, why would they constantly put out content? Why would anyone over the issue? Perhaps people finally realize that they need to get a life. I agree. Queen says, hello, Riff. Riff says, hello, Queen. PWYA Gaming says, at Queen Helen Casey, it is local, but here a 90-year-old restaurant caught fire. Ooh, wow, that's sad. Queen says, gaming, so sorry that happened. Tornado Town, I'm sure they are scheming. Yes, they probably are. Hello, Nunez says Queen. Janet, just come here, Tornado Town says. I think she's banned. It's not a big deal. BWIA says, it was my mother-in-law's favorite place, so yes, it is sad because I can't take her for Mother's Day, and she is like my real mother at Queen Helen Casey. I don't give a beep about perpetual drama fund. I agree, Riff. Lewis Fuller, thank you, puppy. Yeah, you like that background, huh? You like that, huh, Lewis? As a cute little puppy, but if you mess with it, you know, it'll get you. It'll get you, Lewis. Oh, yeah. Fook equals advertiser friendly. You're right, Riff. It is. Queen says, hello, Lewis. Lewis says, hi, Queen. Swingline says, money bomb the coach. Yeah, if you feel like it. Then it says, Coach, love your laugh. Well, thank you. It's authentic because I actually mean it. Swingline, Jay's hide and seek. I can't read that. Oh, this is horrible. Somebody got banned for saying this. That's pretty funny. Could you loan Shengi some of your bandwidth, please? Yeah, because Shengi gets Wi-Fi, I think, from his neighbor or something, right? And they're saying, you have so much bandwidth, Eli, 1,000 up, 1,000 down. You need to loan Shengi some of my bandwidth, right? I could start my own ISP with the amount of bandwidth I have. Could you loan Shengi some of your bandwidth, please? I'll still watch the show because it was probably pretty good, and he probably has some information there that I can pick up on, or or even use. I mean, I actually like that Shangy's involved in this. BWA Gaming, give the puppy some treats, so cute and behind you. You like that? You ladies like that emotional stuff, huh? I need to get a little puppy like that. That'd be nice. A little German Shepherd puppy. A male. A stud. I want to get a stud German Shepherd. Purebred. Stud Shepherd. Let's see here. BWI Gaming, as Cheshire Cat says in Alice in Wonderland. Who are you? That's right. Lord Gaelic says, hello, Helen. Lord Gaelic, how you doing, bro? BWI Gaming, hello at Lord Gaelic. That was funny. The bandwidth comment. Yeah, because we all know Shangy's bandwidth has always sucked, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Queen says, no, we're not supplying them with that. Well, Shangy's actually on our side regarding this, Queen. I know in the past he's been kind of a pain, regarding certain things, but he's actually been helping us. He's the one that exposed this. He's the one that got the screenshot of Raleigh, Jamie, and J-Rom with their extracurricular activities after a live stream ended while they were still on StreamYard, and they went off the air. All right, folks, here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take a break and refill my coffee. We're almost at 30 minutes. We're at 29 minutes. When I get back, I'll check out the chat again. I'm gonna make you folks aware of what I think Jamie is up to. I haven't mentioned that yet. And James, I'm sure you're watching. You're going to want to stick around for that. All I can say is this, is that I know you're up to something, and I know that you only behave this way when you feel like you're cornered, James. Like I said, checkmate. It's checkmate for you, James, and Brian, and everyone involved. It's checkmate. I did a stream on that last week. I'm going to have to do it again. And you're going to want to stick around, James, because quite frankly, it doesn't matter what you do. I think I know what you're doing right now, and I think I know why you haven't posted all day or put anything out all day. You're busy working on something. I'll share more about what I think it is when I get back. So, let me cue up some royalty-free YouTube music. Let's see. This is one of my other favorite songs in the YouTube audio library. Let me see here. Let me see. What do I want to put in there? All right, I know what we're going to come back into. All right, folks, I'm going to step away for a 10-minute or a little less than 10-minute break, and when we return, I'm going to share with you the latest regarding what I think is going on. So stick around, we'll be right back. get down to business. Yeah! Here we go! That's right. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel good. You feel good? Yeah. Woo! That's right. Ethan Mixel, double helix. We all love that one. I'm fired up. Are you fired up? This is all coming to an end, folks. It's finally coming to an end. 4 years in the making, coming to an end. Yeah. Woo! Yes. All right. Oh, yeah. Settle down. Like Assistant 810 says, settle down, coach. You got a show to run. Settle down, coach. Settle down, coach. Why don't you send me a super chat, Assistly? Hook me up with a super chat, bro. All right. That's right. That's right. All right. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube. This is also not being simulcasted on Facebook for obvious reasons. It would not make sense to that audience. This is a very specific niche stream based on what's been happening to myself over the past 4 years. There's a very niche audience that's aware of this, situation. If you're brand new here and don't have a clue what's going on, or if you haven't been around long enough to figure out what's going on, this may not be the show for you. Please feel free to go watch another YouTube video or live stream with my apologies, or stick around and try to figure it out. It's one big dump. It really is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just gonna listen to the end of Double Helix. All right, here we go. Yes, crank it up. That's right. Feel it. Yes. That's right. Yes. All right. Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to mess around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut this down, right? All these clowns. Can I get a witness? Hell yeah. All these clowns. These are all clowns. Where are all the clowns at? Come out wherever you are, clowns. Where are you at? All these clowns are hiding. They're hiding in plain sight. There's one simple way to solve this. Come out wherever you are. That's it. All right. Let's check out the chat, and then I'm going to share with you folks what I think James is working on. Let's see here. Nunya says, good night, chat. Have a great weekend. Coach, hope to see you tomorrow. Sounds good. If not, you can catch the replay if you'd like, but thank you again for your $4.99 super sticker. Nunya, have yourself a great night. I hope you feel better soon, and I hope your son's herniated disc is healing much better. Hope he's doing okay. I've been keeping up with the story on Facebook, and I think he has to have surgery. That sucks. That really sucks. If he can try to fight it off, he can heal naturally like myself. I'm still not fully healed yet, but I'm almost healed. So it's much better if you can avoid surgery. But if the doctors are saying, hey, he needs surgery, I'd probably still wait it out a few months and see if it starts to progressively get better. If so, he should avoid surgery. Sometimes the doctors will say you need surgery and you really don't. That's on him and you folks to make that decision. But yeah, try to avoid surgery at all costs. I mean, figuratively and literally as well. BWA Games says double helix. Queen says, Eli, when you download the music from the YouTube library, where do they go? Just asking. They go on my hard drive, Queen. And then I use this program called Sound Broadcaster. And I can, I have a digital double deck on here where I can mix songs. I can do, I have like a soundboard on here as well with sound effects. Like, when Jamie upsets all the women that he's, hurt, let's just say, this is what the women sound like. That's what Jamie does to the women. You don't want to do that to the women, James. That's not a good thing. Doesn't make you look good, James. Anyway. But yeah, they go around on your hard drive. They're MP3s. They're high quality 320 kbps MP3s. They sound pretty good. And I broadcast at the highest quality audio and video. So I'm not 4K, but I'm at high quality 1080p with the highest quality audio, 320 kbps. All right. Big 13 says, hi, Elias. You like calling me by my full name. That's great. Hello, Big 13. Nice to see you here. All right, folks. We're at 46 minutes. Probably only going to be on another 14 minutes or so. What about cell phones? Well, Queen, you cannot. You need to be on a laptop or desktop to download from the YouTube audio library. I think that if you create YouTube Shorts, which are now available to every single person that has a YouTube account, I think you can download certain music and certain elements to use within your Shorts from the app. I think they said that's either available or they're working on bringing that. But besides that, you would need to be on a laptop or desktop to be able to download music from the YouTube audio library, which is on the back end of YouTube and YouTube Studio. That's where they're at. Some songs require attribution. Some of them don't. I use the ones that don't require attribution because then I have to be, listing a bunch of songs from the YouTube audio library in my description, and it would just clutter it up. But I try to give the artists, notoriety, even though I'm not required to with the songs that I play, because that's the kind of guy I am. I like to, be grateful and thankful for any royalty-free type of products that I use. Queen says, okay, I already got that. BWI Gaming Queen, it is there when you go into the YouTube Creator Studio. That's right, you said that. Okay. You can't do it through the cell phone, BWI, at least not at this point. Maybe never. All right, so why has James been so quiet all day? What's going on? What is he doing? I think James actually realizes that I'm not joking this time with the RO I'm going to be filing on him on Monday. Now, I'm choosing to talk about this today. I said on my stream yesterday I wasn't going to talk about it, but I'm choosing to talk about it because it makes sense with what I feel he's doing. I honestly feel that Jamie is trying to file an RO on me as well. That's what I think you're doing, James. And there are many reasons why I feel that way. I think primarily you think that you can beat me to the punch or get one on me, and that's going to give you some kind of leverage on me. Let me share this with you, James. If that's the route you're going to go, then that's okay. Because let's say your RO even goes through first. It's a mutual two-way restraining order, meaning that you can't talk about me as well as I can't talk about you or do anything, right? Okay? And we can actually both get ROs on each other. That's not a problem, Jamie. But here's the thing that you're not realizing, Jamie. If you try to get an RO, okay, and let's say, I come and I see you in court, Jamie, what do you think I'm going to bring to court with me? I'm going to bring to court. I'm going to bring to court this document, which I'm not going to show it again. It's a cease and desist. It's here. It's in front of me. You saw it yesterday, and you have a copy of it, Jamie. Even though you put it in your kitty litter box, you have a copy of that, right? And I'm going to show the judge and say, Judge, I've actually been, in progress of getting a restraining order on this person because I sent this person a cease and desist, notarized, and certified mail on, what was it, August 20th, 2020. And from that point on, Your Honor, he continues to violate that and not respect my wishes. And right now, he's filed this restraining order out of spite when I've done nothing wrong to him, Your Honor. I'd like to see him try to prove what I've done wrong to him. So if that's the route you're choosing to go, James, I would have no problem coming out to your neck of the woods in Raleigh, okay, in North Carolina. I would have no problem coming out there and bringing this document here and bringing mountains of evidence regarding things that you said about me, death threats and stalking that you've done, that you've been a part of. All those videos you created, Jamie, even the one with Mr. Cobb, which we know that's Mr. Cobb, Jamie. And Jamie, you're going to have to testify under oath that was not Mr. Cobb, right? Would you be willing to perjure yourself, Jamie? Here's the thing, James. How far are you willing to go to continue something moving forward that you don't have a leg to stand on? The question, Jamie, is are you going to perjure yourself or not? And I'll prove your perjury, and then you'll go to jail for that. So if you're taking the day off because you're trying to plan something to counter my restraining order, best of luck to you, sir. Try again. Try again. It's unusual to me that this guy has not put out one piece of content or put out any community postings, at least as of the time I went live, to respond to the stream I did last night. That tells me he's up to something. He knows he's in hot water, and he's up to something, right? If you think that Mr. J is up to something, which is why we haven't heard from him all day, put a 1 in the chat if you feel Mr. J is up to something. I think he is. And he can try and do whatever he wants to do. You can try whatever you want to do, James. But wait, there's one more thing to talk about. One more thing I'm going to end the show on, okay? Do you folks remember I did a stream several days ago where I was discussing Mr. J's background check and how on his background check, his mother and father are not listed. In addition, his mother and father, when you try to run their background checks, they don't show up on any background check. No background checks show them at all. Got ones coming in the chat, couple of ones already. So I decided to do a little more research on this. And I made a phone call today. Who did I call? I called my mother. Why? Because for 25 years, my mother worked for the county of San Mateo, which is in Redwood City. That's the main building because Redwood City is the capital, it's a county seat known as the capital of the county, right? She worked in the family law department and she was a divorce clerk, but she knew everything. She knew everybody in that whole department, right? Okay. So I called my mother and I was asking her for her opinion regarding this. And I asked her, I said, is there a way that, if you emancipate from your parents or if your parents want to disown you, is there a way to remove all that information from background records and stuff like that? And she told me, she goes, she said, listen, I'm not an attorney and, this is just my opinion. And she was very, very clear with me on that. But she said, yes, there is a way for parents to disown their kids legally, even as an adult. Tornado Town puts 1. Queen puts 1, BWIA puts 1, everyone puts 1. The rest are just listening here. 36 in the box. Thank you for being here. So I made a community posting on my community tab today. First, I showed part of the restraining order that was in progress of filling out. I'm more than halfway done. And I blacked out all of the, private information, but I left enough on there to where it did not create a privacy issue to the point of where you folks know I'm serious. This is really happening, right? It has a lot of likes. If I go, let me see here real quick. Let me go to my community tab. And there are 10 likes on the posting where I put a screenshot of the civil harassment order in progress that I'm filling out. Then I made a posting regarding, James, have your parents legally disowned you as an adult so you get none of their estate when they pass? Do they also not want to tie their name with any of your illegal online activities? Is that why their name isn't connected to you in any way, shape, or form? Click on the picture below to expand it, folks, and read about the legality of disowning an adult son or daughter. Your charade is finally over and being exposed, James. Try being genuine and truthful for once. So this is what that posting says. Okay? It says, this may surprise a lot of people, but I think the only consistent reason why parents disown their children is because those parents lack the characteristics of a leader. Which I'd have to say that, Jamie's parents never did anything illegal. They just were not good parents. It's one thing to do illegal things. It's another thing to not be good parents, right? It doesn't mean they're doing anything illegal. They weren't. So this is what this poster explained. To disown somebody means to deny this person the right to get anything from you after your death. So his parents, I'm not 100% certain, but with 90% certainty, and I'll look into this more until I find out 100%, apparently his parents disowned him, and they've removed his name, they've removed themselves from any records that involve him, as well as they've removed themselves from any background reports. They probably paid a good amount of money to pay a specialty company to make this happen. So that way, when they pass away, Jamie gets none of their estate or resources or anything that's left, right? It also means to deny any connection with that person. They don't want to be connected with their own son because their own son has been blackmailing them all their lives to report them for, sex offenders since he was a little kid. But this isn't all. But this still isn't all. To disown a child means that you think you are the only one who is flawless and that the child is 100% at fault. Well, I don't think it's Jamie's fault that he turned out this way, but he should have actually figured out how to be a better person by now. This is definitely completely affecting his behavior. And that you had nothing to do with it, that you had no hand in anything at all, like you weren't there as a parent. So let me ask you folks a question here. If his parents' names are not showing up on his background check, and then you try to run his parents' backgrounds individually and they're not showing up, do you feel that his parents went through great lengths to disassociate themselves in every way, shape, or form from their son? Put a 1 in the chat if you feel that's the case. Put a 2 if you think it's something else. Let me know. Let me know. I'm curious to know your thoughts regarding this. So everything, even including the bed that Jamie's mom purchased for him, was probably acquired through blackmail. Jamie, living in his parents' place, he hadn't moved out for a little while, then he moved back in, was probably through blackmail. And see, Jamie, when you were saying that you're paying rent to live at your parents' place, you were BSing everyone. This guy used to come out and say, well, yeah, I live here, but I pay a little bit of rent. No, you didn't, dude. You blackmailed him to stay there for free. Come on, dude. Now we all know that. If you think Jamie is full of baloney, put another 1 in the chat. He's full of baloney. He's full of baloney. Everything that you put out there regarding yourself, James, has been a complete lie. A complete lie. And I've been debunking you left and right. Your jig is up. Your jig is up. And when I get that RO on you, even if you get one on me, James, even if you're lucky to get one on me, James, who cares? that means you have to abide by it too, right? The moment that either one of us get an RO on each other is the moment your jig is up. And anything you do, James, is going to be in violation. The jig is up. The jig is up, dude. Get your final questions in, folks. We're at 1 hour exactly right now. I'm about to go off the air and enjoy my night. I will not be back from the stream tonight. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific for that stream where I'm going to update you folks on my dating woes regarding some women I was supposed to meet, but it changed. I'll share with you, some other ones as well, up to the minute. It'll be very interesting. So tune in tomorrow here on the Agrippa on Live channel at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Hazy Train says, is it true he sleeps in the bed he was conceived in? The same bed where all the childhood trauma is associated with? I don't know about that, dude. I don't know. I doubt that. That was a funny thing to say, bro, but I doubt that. So, all right, folks, get your last minute questions in. I'm about to go off the air and have some dinner and watch the Shangy show from last night and see what he said. After all these guys tried to, cover up their circular activity last night. Oh, one more thing. If you thought that show that Jamie did last night was absolutely pathetic, just pathetic to run interference, put a 1 in the chat before we get on out of here. I know some of you didn't see that, but if you did see it, put a 1. Maybe most of you didn't see it because you didn't care for it. You knew it was going to be about. It wasn't worth your time. So I'm just going to wait another second here right now. So. All right, folks. Tornado Town says 1, and that's probably the only person that's going to respond because everyone else here probably didn't see that show. All right, I'm going to get on out of here, folks. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you to all of your donations or for all of your donations. If anything transpires, I'll post on my community tab throughout the night or up until before I go live tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a show that's primarily focused on a coaching topic. If anything comes up, I will briefly share community news at the beginning, and then we're going to get right into it. So keep it locked here. Like I said, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications. Please, also like and share this out. Queen says I can't say anything about it because I wasn't there. Yeah, no problem. So with that being said, have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye.